Arlington hosting Carmel. A win would give Arlington a ticket to the playoffs, but Carmel was poised to play spoiler. It was youth football night at Arlington. Members of the various youth programs around the area paraded around the field before the game. And I hope that's a bucket of stickum because it sure was needed on this night. Arlington, on numerous occasions, tried for that one big play, but it seemed like it was just going to be one of those nights for the offense. Every time the Admirals went for the big play, they came up short.
We weren't in any kind of rhythm early. We had some things we wanted, and it was either a drop or it was overthrown, or we took a couple big sacks. We had been in a very good rhythm offensively the last few games, and tonight it just didn't happen.
Still, Arlington found a way to get into the end zone in the second quarter and struck first with a 6-0 lead after the extra point failed. But as the second half was winding down, Carmel went into Ram mode and barreled their way through the middle of the field and Arlington's defensive line. Joe Rodriguez bobs and weaves his way for a 13-yard gain. Colton Anderson rumbles through the middle for some tough yards, then slices this one through the Arlington defense and almost makes it a straight run in. But with a few yards to go, the give to Mark Gualano is all you need. And with the extra point, Carmel took a 7-6 lead at the half. In the second half, more tough times for Arlington. Off the punt, a misfortune gives it right back to Carmel, and they take advantage of the golden opportunity. Once again, it's Gualano for the score, and Carmel takes a 14-6 lead through 3 quarters. But in the fourth quarter, you thought maybe Arlington had a chance. A blocked punt gives the Admirals great field position with under 2 minutes remaining. But as we said, it was just one of those nights for Arlington, and Brandon Tobin's pass is picked off by Will Lawrence. Where there's a will, there's a way, and Carmel upsets Arlington with a 14-6 win.
I knew offensively they were very multiple. They throw the ball, run the ball. I think us being able to recognize their personnel groupings and getting our right personnel on the field was our biggest challenge tonight. And then our kids just had to execute the game plan. They believed in it. My hat's off to Arlington, though, man. They played a hell of a football game. I mean, it was back and forth the whole way. But they made a couple mistakes, and unfortunately we cashed in on them.
Let's talk about your team, the way you started off the season and where you are right now. It seems like you're really starting to hit a stride.
Yeah, we are. We started off with a tough loss, and then after a win, we should have had the win the first week. And then, we played a real tough John Jay's Fishkill team, and then had to turn around and play North Rockland. I mean, that's a tough 2-week stretch. But, I saw, even though the score wasn't indicative of it, I saw on film that we're getting better each week. And our kids kept believing, and I kept telling them, just keep working, just stay the course, believe in the staff, and they're doing that. And now they're kind of reaping some of that hard work.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I have to give all the credit in the world to Coach K and his staff for getting his kids ready to play tonight. They were ready to play. And I give every single one of those kids credit on that team to be a 1-4 team, to have some heartbreakers themselves this year. They came up here on the road on a Friday night after school, and they were ready to play, and they took it to us from the first whistle to the last. I think at the end of the day, you always got to keep in mind they're kids, they're adolescents. They can't be perfect all the time. I do believe, how you start can impact the game so much in high school football. And we didn't have success early, and then we were trying to overcome it, and every time we did, we couldn't put enough first downs together on offense, I felt like, to get more plays and score. And on defense, we probably gave up a couple of the longest drives of the year we've given up.
We were looking at this game with a win, would put you guys in the playoffs. What does the loss do?
I don't know 100%, honestly. We're going to have to see once the games shake out tomorrow. And, I really don't know. I think we have a chance still to be the 4th seed in the playoffs, but this is not the way we wanted to do it. So right now, now we're in a wait-and-see mode.